Parts of a linear equation. A linear equation has four parts or components that occupy it. We have the y in a linear equation of a y equals m times x plus b, y equals mx plus b. You have the y, which is equal to the y-axis, which I have labeled right here as the one that's vertical. Then you have the m right here. The m is called the coefficient or the rate of change, the change of x over the change of y, the slope, also known as the slope. How much it increases by every time. So this linear line here is a positive slope. We know this because it's slanting upwards this way. Now if we had a slope that was going down like this, that would be a negative slope. I think I showed you that in 2 videos ago, first video of 8th grade math. And let's say that the slope of this happens to be 1 because it's increasing by 1 unit every time. 1, 1, 1, like this. So the coordinates of this one, if this is 0, 0, the origin, coordinates of this would be 1, 1. Because it does go back. Every 1 is the coefficient, so it goes up every 1. So the next one would be 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and so on. If we go down here, it will be -1, -1, -2, -2, -3, -3, because this is quadrant 3, and in quadrant 3, both x and y coordinates are negative. Moving on to the x right here, I'm just going to really quickly erase this. The x right here is the x-axis. I also labeled that one. It's the axis that is going horizontally. This one, the black line that goes this way. And last of all, you have b, which is known as the y-intercept. The y-intercept is where the linear line crosses through the y-axis. So in this line, it happens to be going through the origin, which would be 0, 0. It's crossing both the y and x intercept would both be 0 because it's crossing through both of them at the same time. But however, if this line was up here somewhere, then the y-intercept would be, let's see, 1, 2, right here. It would be 2. But if it was down here, then the y-intercept might be -2, -1, -2, like that. So y-intercept is 0. So the equation that we have right now is y-axis is equal to coefficient, which is just 1, 1x, which we're just gonna say 1 because 1x is just x. So change it to x. X plus 0, which we can just say y is equal to x. Y is equal to x is our equation. Believe it or not, this equation is in the same format as y equals mx plus b. It's just that m was 1, so 1x is the same thing as just saying x times 1, which is x. And then the y-intercept right here was just 0, so b would be 0. There's no point in just writing x plus 0 like that. So the equation right here would just be y is equal to x. And I'm just now going to show you another example. So this is my second example. As you can see, I just moved the line up 1. I just kept the slope the same to make it a little easier for you. So right now, I'm going to just say our coefficient would still be 1. So it's still increasing by 1 every time. Now the only thing that changed it in this line was what? The y-intercept. Y-axis is equal to m, which was the slope, which is 1, 1x, which again could just be written as x. But this time b is not 0 because over here you can see it's raised 2 up, 1, 2. So now that's a positive 2. You're going to put plus 2. Y is equal to 1x plus 2, which is just x plus 2. As you can see, same format as this one. Y is equal to mx plus b. 1x plus 2. b is 2. And now your linear equation is done. Y is equal to x plus 2.